All right. Today, this morning, I think that was a mistake. This morning, I rewatched Roman Polanski's magnum opus, Rosemary's Baby. One of the best movies ever made. Anybody who has seen this movie, especially if you like horror or like kind of a thriller type movie or like a mystery movie, this is one of the best movies ever made. This movie is so fucking crazy. If you have never seen this movie, by the way, and I will say this for any movie that I think is good that I talk about, please stop watching this video, please, and go and watch Rosemary's Baby. Go to your local library. I'm sure that they have a copy of the movie on DVD or something like that, or you can go on Amazon Prime right now. If you have Prime Video, you can watch it. But yeah, watch the movie first and then come back to the video. Okay, have you done that? Good. Now I can talk about this movie. I think that this movie is so fucking good. And the reason why I think it is so good is because I don't think I've ever seen a movie that has recreated the feeling of, first off, anxiety. I think that this movie recreates the feeling of anxiety better than any other movie. This movie gives me anxiety. Rewatching it, specifically this time, I felt anxious as hell while I was watching the movie, and then once the movie was over, I felt like I needed to figure out a way to calm down. That's how effective this movie is. This movie also is the best movie when it comes to the idea of gaslighting. If you have ever been gaslit, I should put a disclaimer right here, right now. If you have ever been gaslit, you should probably actually not watch Rosemary's Baby, because this might seriously fucking trigger you. This movie might trigger you, and it could send you down a fucking spiral. I think in one way or another, we've all been gaslit or gaslighted. I don't know the right way to say that in our lives. But some of us more severely than other people, more severely than your average bear. If anything that has to do with gaslighting, it like would make you spiral and just make you crack and make you go fucking ballistic and make you go crazy and make your anxiety shoot up, maybe you should not watch this movie, because this is the fucking movie. This is the, like, this could have been called Gaslighting the Movie and it would have lived up to its title. There's so many interesting things about this movie, and I really wouldn't even know how to articulate every single thing that makes me so interested in it. But I think one of the greatest things about this movie, and I'm gonna kind of get into spoilers, is that if you're on the same wavelength with this movie, you feel like you are going crazy alongside Rosemary. Like, the more and more and more that she's like figuring out that there is a conspiracy against her, and there is, spoiler alert, there is a conspiracy against her, she is going so crazy, and she doesn't like know who's safe to talk to. She doesn't feel like anybody's safe to talk to. It's like even her own fucking husband is in on this conspiracy. Everybody is in on this conspiracy against her. And it's like the anxiety is getting crazier and crazier and crazier and crazier. And it's very subtle at the beginning. There's very subtle little things. There's subtle ways that people put Rosemary down. There's subtle ways that her husband puts her down. That the tenants in this apartment put her down and make her feel like she's crazy if she doesn't do what they're prescribing for her to do. And once we get to the end of the movie, so it's just like she's going crazier and crazier and crazier, even though she knows she's right. She knows she's right. And then she's almost kind of accepted that there's nothing I can do. Like, whatever this thing is that people have been conspiring against me, or they're trying to harm my baby, my unborn baby, I can't escape them. Everybody's in on it. Like, the doctors that she goes to are in on it. Everybody's in on it. So there's nothing that she can do. What really gets me about this movie is that at the end, when she finds out, this is the biggest spoiler. So if you don't want this spoiled, please click off this video. When she finds out that she has given birth to the fucking Antichrist, she has lost. She has officially broken. She is broken down. And you, as the viewer, break down with her. And it is like one of the most effectively haunting endings, I think, in any movie. Because, I don't know, if you've ever been in a situation at all where it's like you feel like everybody's against you, and then especially if you've been in that situation, it was confirmed that people were against you, but by the time you realize what's going on, it's too late. It's like you've lost. You've completely lost. And it's just that defeat, that failure that you feel. And just almost like the horror of it, where it's like, fuck, I was tricked. And now it's too late. And now I don't know, like, what happened to you. Like, maybe you lost your job. Maybe, like, all your coworkers were conspiring against you, and they made it so you got the boot, and you don't have a job anymore, or something like that. Or maybe you had a conspiracy against you with a significant other, which happens in the fucking movie, by the way. Like, her husband is one of the biggest actors in this game against her, in this conspiracy against her. And, you know, like, maybe you've had a significant other that they couldn't just, like, let you go. They couldn't just tell you they don't love you anymore. They're not attracted to you anymore. They have to put you through this whole fucking thing. And, like, you become, like, a means to an end for them. If anything like that has ever happened to you, this movie will fucking haunt you down to your very core. And those are my thoughts about Rosemary's Baby. Seriously, one of the greatest movies ever made. It is amazing. It's not one of my, like, top, I wouldn't say it's like one of my top fives or anything like that. I have a very particular list, and I would like to make more of these long form videos, because I mostly make shorts. I'd like to make more of these long form videos talking about some of my favorite movies, and I need to motivate myself. I need to do this. But even though it's not like in my top 5, it might not even be in my top 10 favorite movies of all time, just because I like a certain, maybe I prefer a certain, like, lighter tone to my favorite movies. But I do recognize it as one of the best movies ever made. In the horror genre, it's one of the best movies ever made. Like, in the thriller, like, you know, kind of like mystery genre, because there is mystery to the movie, a lot of mystery to the movie. One of the best movies ever made. The acting is amazing. The way that this movie is shot is amazing. The haunting score is incredible, and it will stick in your head for the rest of your fucking life. Yeah, but those are my thoughts on Rosemary's Baby. I don't know how well I articulated those thoughts. Hopefully I did a good job. But yeah, seriously, even if you didn't click off the video and you watched the video and you didn't watch the movie, shame on you, still watch the movie, because it is one of the best movies ever made.